And welcome to part 23 of the Final Fantasy VI Let's Play, ladies and gentlemen. A good morrow to you all. Saturday morning.
To you too, indeed, bro. What are we up to now?
Alrighty then.
What shenanigans are we getting ourselves into?
So when we last left off, we recruited Realm to the party and torched the painting. Everyone's a critic. Anyway, I am landing in this part of the continent right now. It doesn't have to be this specific spot, but I figured anyway. To the north of me is Dinosaur Forest. You fight only two things there. Tyrannosaurus Rex, and one of the hardest encounters of the game, Brachiosaurus.
Did you get Mog back?
I'll talk about them later. No, that's actually run with the Moogle suit.
Oh, okay.
When you wear the Moogle suit, it transforms her into a Moogle. Well, she looks like a Moogle anyway.
I'm looking at the sprinters there, and they look like, they just look retarded.
Like, and what?
Like dumb. Like, look at the spray work. It looks like the head was just stuck onto something. When I meant retarded, I meant to say, like, if you looked at the design, like, it just looked like they made a whole body, and then the head was just copy-pasted off, pasted off of something.
Like a sticker.
Yes, that's the word. Thank you.
There you go.
What's up, Stormer?
Alright, so yeah, the reason why I'm fighting this encounter is because the sprinters, their drops are Imp's armor. I'm going to go more into what the Imp's armor does when you collect the whole set, but Imp's armor as is absorbs water. Its stats aren't anything spectacular, but it absorbs water. Now, why do I want something like that? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's finally time we transition into the advanced version of Final Fantasy VI. Yep, it's been 3,000 years, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to equip myself with the Imp's armor, retranslate it into the Reed's cloak in advance. That sounds
like it would absorb water.
Yeah. It doesn't do anything much for stats, as I'll show you right now. Well, actually, no, I'll show you later. But it does absorb water, and here we are, the advanced version of Final Fantasy VI.
Blurry.
Yeah, well, because it's a Game Boy Advance game.
Yeah.
But, anyway, the version of Final Fantasy VI Advance that I'm playing is actually what they call the fixed version of Final Fantasy VI Advance, which restores the color to the Super Nintendo colors, and tries its best to emulate the sound better.
Wait, this is a mod?
This is a mod, yes.
Okay.
I'm playing Final Fantasy VI Advanced Restored version. The color palette's been fixed, which is very noticeable, despite the resolution being a little blurry, but then again, that's Game Boy Advance, what are you going to do? And the sound quality has been touched, so that it sounds closer to the Super Nintendo than what the Game Boy Advance soundtrack did. Because Final Fantasy VI, for as much as I love what it did to 6 and what it changed and what it fixed, the sound quality took a hit because Game Boy Advance. The the fixed version tries its best to do that. It's not perfect, but it's better than what we had before. But going into what Final Fantasy VI is, it's a Game Boy Advance version of Final Fantasy VI. And just like what Final Fantasy IV and V did, 6 got exclusive content with the advanced version, such as boss battles. When we take the ferry across Nicaea to Figaro after we get our airship, our ship gets ransacked. We get attacked by Leviathan. I'm getting memories.
You too?
Yeah. It's
I just thought the same thing. I was like, oh, fuck. So you got again?
Yeah.
Leviathan is shaping up to be the patron saint of dicks to sailors.
And he's a giant dick that loves El Nino.
Big ass water damage.
Water damage, that's his counterattack to everything he gets hit. Every time he gets hit with a magic spell, he counters with El Nino. So you're going to see El Nino a lot for this battle, folks.
By the way, I like how you're casting electric magic completely underwater and not even fearing getting zapped.
No, we're fine. So Leviathan starts the battle off with Tsunami. Now, if you're not at a high enough level, if you're not having anything that absorbs any sort of water elemental, that's going to kill you. Right off the gate. It's kind of like Leviathan's fight in Final Fantasy IV DS, where he always started the battle off with Deluge, I think.
Yeah.
Which is like 2,000 or 3,000 damage with a party that's usually around 1,500 at that point. So it's like, fuck you. It's like, grind a little harder next time. But anyway, so off screen, I got Reed's cloaks, Imp's armors for the whole party.
Right.
Leviathan's not winning this fight. Well, Leviathan does have a physical attack, but I have Golem on standby for that too. I got 3 big magic casters along with Edgar and his tools.
That tool.
This will be Edgar's a giant tool. No, you
Edgar, how did you miss impaling him with a chainsaw?
I don't know. I don't think he's impressed with my Jason's mask.
Watergama make us some great sushi.
But
I'm surprised you're doing this with Bolt 2. I would have done it with Bolt 3.
If I had Bolt 3 at this point in time, yeah, because I'm playing the advanced. It's not so much that I'm playing the Final Fantasy VI on the Super Nintendo. I'm also playing the advanced version right alongside with it, and I'm keeping both playthroughs relatively the same, so that there's not too much of a continuity. Like
now you have a water god that wasn't in the SNES version.
Yeah.
Oops.
And the water god also gives you a spell. It's exclusive to the advanced version too.
Flood,
which is
water elemental.
water elemental armor piercing attack. It does
Both your allies and party like melting.
yeah, it's like a water meltdown that I don't believe hurts you, but it does ignore like reflect and all that. So
there's also one good point to it. I think it's like one of the only water elemental attacks you get.
I think it's the only one. Oh, yeah, I think it's the only. Well, besides Aqua Rake and yeah.
That's Strago.
And Clean Sweep.
Clean Sweep, right.
But yeah, this sprite of Leviathan, I think this sprite of Leviathan is from Final Fantasy V.
Right, looks great though.
Yeah, it looks just fine. Absolutely love it. Yeah, but Final Fantasy VI Advance, we're talking about what the game does, fixes a lot of glitches that the original 6 had. The evade stat works first off, I would say.
Entangle?
So, yeah, Entangle is it's an attack exclusive to Leviathan actually. I think it induce slow. Whereas
Did
just
you
the
get
physical
Mog to
attack
have his
induce
water
slow.
rondo dance earlier?
Yeah, good point. If you this is your last chance to get the water rondo in the advanced version. If you do not have Mog in your party, you just missed out on it, because as you can see, the background is water.
Right.
So that's all. You know, it could be real. It could be a projection. Who cares? Mog sees water. He learns water rondo.
The heck is throw him in the shower.
Yeah, I guess so. 10,000 gil for winning the fight. No magic points. See, at the advanced translation, yeah, here's another thing. It's not just a matter of taking the boat to Nikea to Figaro or vice versa to initiate the Leviathan fight. You have to talk to a specific NPC in Figaro in the advanced translation. He'll comment on, "While I was fishing, I saw a large shadow swim underneath me."
That made me dump here, shit my pants.
Yeah, that NPC triggers the Leviathan encounter.
It's a flag.
Yeah, pretty much. There are things like that for all the exclusive boss battles for advanced version, because we got Leviathan, we have Gilgamesh, we have Gigantor, and we have, who else am I missing?
Diablos?
Diablos is a magicite. We don't fight Diablos. But
Kaiser Dragon?
well, yeah. Well, I'm just talking about the exclusive stuff that we run before we get to the optional dungeon, you know.
Oh,
but this NPC is actually added for the advanced translation. Hey, aren't you? Weren't you with the Returners, right? Me too. I thought everyone was wiped out. I don't know if there's anything I can do for you now, but I did hear something you might be interested to know. Apparently, 4 Espers escaped from the Magitech research facility before we decided to raid it.
Huh.
There's no telling if they're still alive, but if we ran into them, I'm sure they'd be willing to lend our power. Well, we just found Leviathan.
Who's next?
All right. Well, we're not going to be fighting any more of the advanced bosses just yet, because I'm just not ready for them stat-wise. I learned that the hard way with the Gigantor fight. I gotta have a proper strategy. I gotta build up my magic. So in the meantime, we're switching back to Vanilla 6 to continue on with the story. We're heading north to Narshe, which in terms of the town is still relatively intact, but now the townspeople are gone except for everyone in the beginner's house, and it's filled with monsters.
So it's abandoned.
It's abandoned. It's a ghost town.
Shit.
Except for the beginner's house. But they seem to be doing just fine. Hey, pickpocket.
What kind of a name was that to have?
Well, we never asked his name. We just know him by his job. In quotes.
Realm lost 500 gil. You son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. You son of a pick.
Test Rider?
Test Rider is pretty much another humanoid demon.
Who looks fucking nasty as fuck. He's got a skull dangling from his damn staff.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't notice that. Doesn't like bio, though. Give him the bio. And then hit him. There you go.
Doink. So that's 3,000 HP.
Yep, around there. Last time I fought it, I chose Bile, hit him with Bio, and then the poison damage immediately set in, and then he just died immediately after. It's almost like a delayed reaction.
Ow.
And I left this battle in because I kill him in less than like 10 seconds, so it doesn't really matter.
So you just didn't catch it?
I just didn't catch it, most likely. Yeah. Whatever. The weapon that Terra has that I got at Daryl's Tomb is the Man-Eater, which does double damage to humanoid figures.
As in the name. Which would also become a recurring ability in later games.
Yeah.
It would be an auto ability in 9. It's also an ability. It's also a Fiend Hunter ability in 10. 10-2, I think.
But I'm also in the back row, so I can't entirely take advantage of the full damage I can do with it. I'm running into a lot of fucking test riders.
See, the thing is, though, is that when I was here, I had the Man-Eater as well.
Yeah.
So I took advantage of that. I just left the realm in the back burner for another night to use that. I think by this point I had Kain, because I had a hard-ass fucking time fighting Narshe.
Well, getting into Narshe or just...
No, finding it.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, you know what, let me just bring Cyan, Terra... Cyan, Terra, Sabin, and... I think I did bring Realm. Yeah, I think I brought Realm with me, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you might be wondering, folks, like, hey, John, why is... You got a slot open. Like, why
and this also pissed me off, too.
What?
What you were about to do, because I want to hit the same realization.
Yeah. Well... The pickpocket already alluded to it, but there's a Moogle left in Narshe, and there's only one new Moogle we know. No, it's not Realm.
Fuck!
Oh, you're a Moogle in my heart, sweetie, but you're not the Moogle we're looking for.
These things look like dead wolves. What are they?
Red wolves are red wolves. That's about it. They don't like ice.
And the cancer sore up there?
The cancer sore. I don't know what the cancer sore. They're just recolors of those spirit enemies we fought.
Exome?
Exome. Will it work? Fuck no.
For you, it won't.
I banish you to Narshe.
It's the equivalent of trying to banish somebody to the Shadow Realm in this game.
Yeah, they don't believe in it. Actually, red wolves are...
Can you imagine learning something like that and finding out it has a really shitty hit rate in real life? You'd be like, what the fuck was the point of that?
Hell? It's called Exome, damn it.
It's like majoring in a wrong degree.
Yeah. Ugh, wizards.
I remember the recolored little shit nuggets of these things in the Cultist Tower, and I fucking hated it.
I don't like wizards. Wizards hate when you cast magic on them. They counter magic with mute. And I got a team full of mages, so that's no bueno. So I'm just sticking with physical attacks.
Right.
So this battle's going to take a little longer than what I'm accustomed to. It also doesn't help that everyone's in the back row. I don't like running into wizards. Normally I run away from these fights because I got other things to do. But let's play sake, I want to show off these fights a little once. They do rasp. They don't like you having MP. So they cast Osmosis, they cast Rasp, which just damages your MP. And they counter with Mute. What jerks.
Shitheads.
I don't know how to make out these wizards' faces. Yeah, I see
turtle,
the eyes.
I see turtle, bird, and butt.
Yeah, no, I see turtle with Bane's mask.
Right. You are merely born into the world of ruin. You merely came into the world of ruin.
You merely adopted the world of ruin.
I was born
in it. Molded by it.
Which also makes you
like a 1 year. Which also makes you 1 year old.
Meanwhile, it sounds like somebody's pounding on an organ. Ah, damn it!
There's my Moogle. My Mog.
It's actually terrifying.
Kupapo!
There's no other Moogle either.
Yeah, I mean, you look at you find Mog. It's like, hey, Mog, and then after you talk to him, you say, where's everybody else?
And then he trigger its PTSD.
Yeah. In fact, that Moogle charm right there, in the advanced translation, was retranslated to Molulu's charm. Or Monlulu. Or Molulu. That was Mog's girlfriend.
Oh.
And no other Moogles left here.
Last of his kind.
Say what? Yeah, last of his kind, and he only has a memento of the girlfriend left. But
really crazy death for a Moogle.
Just told through implication alone, it's kind of horrifying.
It is.
But anyway, I'm going to go back up, because if you remember, there's a chest over here to the left that I ignored in the World of Balance. I'm going to get it in the World of Ruin. It's a ribbon.
Nice.
Nice. And again, in the World of Balance, that's a runed edge. It's a sword that, at the cost of MP, always induces critical hits. Not really spectacular.
Especially in the advanced version, when you get a couple of weapons that do just that.
Yes.
Towers, I think, in particular.
Ragnarok does that. Illumina,
Towers is Apocalypse. Towers Ultimate Weapon became Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Which did that. But the Ragnarok sword you get in the game does that too, right?
Yeah, Ragnarok does that too. But anyway, ribbon, enough said. Moogle's Charm, a relic. No encounter. Encounter none.
Johnny, wait,
Zilch.
I think you're missing two things here.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Aren't there a pair of Espers you can get?
Oh, you're right. But unfortunately, it's behind a locked door.
We need a fucking lockpick.
Ah, pun. Locked door.
Damn it!
I need a treasure hunter that can pick those locks. That's another thing the pickpocket said. Yeah, I need a thief that can pick locks because we cannot slam doors down in Final Fantasy VI.
You would think with the power you have now, that would be a fucking triviality.
Yeah, get summon Golem. Hey, punch this door for me.
And they just block your damage.
Yeah. The door fights back.
In this fucking world, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. So yeah, we're going to be revisiting Narshe later on to get all the other goodies that we missed out once we get a certain thief back in our party. Well, he prefers treasure hunter, but yeah, what does he know?
He prefers treasure hunter. I prefer to be called plump, but I'm fucking fat.
Yeah. You are what you are in the inside.
I'm a little fat.
So I'm going to have the Moogles try and quit for this because I really like going from point A to point B with no encounters. It makes revisits a hell of a lot faster.
That it does, but at the same time, if I'm playing a JRPG and I want to be prepared for future endeavors, I kind of want to fight whenever I can.
Oh yeah, this is actually one of the only time from what I have recorded so far that I'm using the Moogles charm. The only encounter that I'm not showing off in the caverns right now, but I'll show it off later when we get back to Narshe.
Who's that?
Is that's another dragon. Oh damn it! I was trying to get to the save point. This is the ice dragon.
Aww.
Ice dragon. Yeah, it looks so adorable, but it's dangerous as fuck. Northern Cross is non-damaging, but it freezes, and freezing is not very fun. So I'm gonna defrost my party.
This'll hurt.
I know.
Please.
Ouch! Oh, at least Terra didn't get damaged by it, though.
Absolute
zero. Absolute blows.
God damn.
Mog. No. Or are you Mog? No, you're Realm.
You can make a real killing with a shell guessing game. Yeah. Who's the girl in the Moogle suit and who's the Koopa Moogle? Relic would save your ass tremendously, I imagine here.
No, only for
It's ice magic, which seems to be a
no. You can't runic absolute zero, as I discussed earlier. Northern Cross is something I believe you cannot runic.
Yeah, that's a stats magic.
Yeah. But yeah, this is what the Ice Dragon does, folks. I mean, it does Ice Magic, it does Northern Cross, Absolute Zero. It hurts with Ice Magic. So, but if you got someone that absorbs Ice, such as Terra, who I gave the Minerva Boostier to in conjunction with, after I gave it to Celeste, I think Terra will get more use out of it. Terra can survive this battle pretty well, but Ice Dragon still has physical attacks. So, really, encountering the Ice Dragon this early in the game as I'm doing now, the best strategy I can get to is just lay on that fire magic as soon as you possibly can.
Toast him.
Yeah, toast the son of a bitch. I would use tier 3 magic spells, but I don't have those yet. In fact, I don't get those until after this part.
Right. Avalanche.
Surge. Cola.
God damn, wrecked your shit.
I hate Surge.
Yeah, it tastes like ass.
It does taste like ass.
The one thing I always hate, though, and admittedly this is a pet peeve of mine, if I'm in a boss battle like this and I know the AP rewards are good, I revive everybody as fast as I fucking can.
Yeah. But the reward for the Ice Dragon is a force shield.
And a new dance.
Yeah, and a new dance. Yeah, we got Mog's Last Dance, the Snowman Jazz.
What's it called?
The Snowman Jazz.
That's catchy as fuck.
I love the name of that. Snowman Jazz. I don't remember what it was called in the advanced translation. Maybe it was the same game, same name. But
I'm gonna learn the scat dance. No, you won't.
No, you're not. You will learn the Snowman Jazz. Play me off, Frosty.
Oh, wait.
I was kind of waiting to see how far you would go with that. But anyway, look at that. Force shield.
Wait. But I'm gonna. I wish you could go back and do fucking post commentary thing. How did you show off that screen?
What?
That
right
was
there?
able to show what the benefits it gave you.
When you highlight the item and click on it twice, you get who can it be equipped by. If you hit the left on the D-pad, I believe it's left on the D-pad, you can show the other properties that it does.
That's really fucking beneficial.
Yeah. As you saw, the Force Shield teaches you Shell at a ×5 rate. It's one of those armors that teaches you magic. Pretty rare, but it does happen. Force Shield also negates a lot of cuts a lot of elemental damage in half.
Right.
So if you have a Force Shield with the Minerva Bustier with Terra Celeste, they're pretty much fucking invincible from all elemental spells. If they're not absorbing it, they're negating the damage. So pretty nifty. It also gives you auto shell while I have it on.
Nice. By the by, what theme is playing here?
This is the World of Ruin theme.
Now we understand that this thing is a proper Esper.
We're gonna kick the shit out of it. We're gonna defrost it and tell, hey, you fucker. It's like, you caused all this. You know, the Empire was after you. Sent me after your ass. I lost my mind. I was conflicted for a while.
The world went to boom?
The world went to boom boom because of events that transpired thanks to your ass. I'm gonna melt you. I'm gonna pimp slap you. And then I'm gonna freeze you again.
Pimp slap it?
Yeah. Put some, sprinkle
Lord, got my pimp hand and make it strong glow. So this Esper may learn a hoe's place. Amen.
Swap. It's a swap.
It goes down pretty easy though.
Oh
especially
yeah.
because of the ice is weak to fire.
It's really weak to fire. It has piss poor magic defense.
Nice.
So, well, it's almost like it's frozen in ice. So,
now the thing about Tri-Toach here, which is very helpful, is that he's the one who gives you your tier 3 magic.
Yes, at a ×1 rate, but you're still learning it.
I like this phrase. I like that line though. Could this stupid war really last 1,000 years? What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Which means he was frozen for 1,000 years.
God damn.
Hot damn. Got the short end of the stick.
Is Zatterkid still around?
Oh, shut up. Sense toxin. Which means, Tri-Tac was probably one of those espers that was in the front lines, got frozen, and then immediately forgotten.
Yeah.
Now we got a giant iceberg.
Right, but then again, we still have that fucking problem, that ×1 growth rate. Ugh.
Yeah. That means
Let me tell you, that could really wreck a boner.
Yeah, it really does. I got awesome. Oh.
But it's like, Johnny had his thought to say, but they thought about my boner.
Yeah, no, it's more like, no, it's like, I see the awesome spell, I'm learning to the left, and then I shift my eyes slightly to the right, and I see that ×1. I was like, oh, even with a battle that gives me 10 AP, I still like 10 battles just to learn the damn spell.
Compared to fucking 100?
Compared to, yeah, what ×100 rate? You automatically learn it as soon as you equip the Magicite.
Kick a rock, you learn fire 3.
Yeah.
Now let's say 100 battles for ×1 AP.
No thanks.
Did you just jump off a cliff?
I jumped off the cliff because it opened up as soon as I defeated Tri-Tuck.
I was about to say, what the fuck, dude? I thought we prevented Celeste's suicide. Now we're gonna have the kid jump off the cliff? So what's in here, though?
Alright, this is Umaro's cave. Oh! It's full of pit holes and shit.
He's a really shitty housekeeper.
Damn right. I love the theme, though.
Kiwok and Poppers.
Kiwok and Poppers. Poppers make me hungry.
And Kiwok has that ugly-ass sprite again.
Alright, the encounters here are nothing really remarkable. In fact, this is the first time in a long-ass time I fought the encounters in Umaro's cave, because most of the time I just had Moogles charm on with Mug. But anyway, to go back to a question that I asked earlier that you guys may be wondering, for those Final Fantasy VI newbies out there, why did I leave a slot open when I entered Narshe? Well, it's because when I recruited Mog, I wanted Mog to immediately be in my party. If you got an empty slot for whenever you do that, they immediately join the party. Otherwise, they go back to the airship. Now, I wanted Mog in my party for two reasons. One, I want the Moogles charm immediately to use, and secondly, there's a character we're going to recruit in this cave.
But you need Mog.
But I need Mog in order to recruit them.
Okay.
So it saves me a trip.
Who is Sarah?
Ceratop's just again, they're really insignificant. They don't.
That's a good way to try to catch up on your espers.
Yeah. Magic points and shit. Though if you want, hey, I like my cape.
I like slots like you.
Like you. Like Hulk Hogan's you. They just leg drop him as a kappa.
Why does Mog make the best one of the best dragoons aside from, say, Kine?
I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you. Anyway, you may be wondering, hey, you dropped off the cave again. Did you re-enter this place again? Yes, I did.
Monster in the box.
Pugs. Tonberries.
Oh no! You know what's really funny?
What's that?
I always, like... Every time I see a tonberry, I kind of want to hug it.
Oh, these tonberry sprites are a right out of 5.
Right.
I think 5 was the first to introduce tonberries, was it?
Yes.
I want to say so. Yeah. But pugs, tonberries, the Final Fantasy veterans know these guys known well. But in this fight, they constantly inch forward towards you. Because they... every time they inch forward, they hit you with a physical attack. Their physical attacks hurt.
Yeah.
Tonberries fucking hurt.
Just for the chef's night.
Yeah.
Right.
But
do they have the everyone's grudge attack in this game?
No, they do not. They would not get Karma Everyone's Grudge until 7, I believe.
Alright.
So, every time you hit them with a magical attack, they counter with Pearl, Holy. Now, what I'm doing here is the Imp strategy and the Invisible strategy. Because, besides Pearl, what they counterattack with magic, they only have physical attacks. And I hear they have Step Mine, or Traveler, but they don't use that here. But they can't use it now because I have them in Imp status. So their Pearl counterattack and their Step Mine counterattack means nothing. And since I'm in Invisible status, their physical attacks aren't hurting me.
But if you have Go-Go here and you need to learn Step Mine, there you go.
Yeah. You mean Stray Go.
Stray Go.
Stray Go-Go. There you go. It's a nice little workaround between that.
Yep.
Now, the Tonberries are kind of like, if you remember number 024, that fight in the Magitech facility, when they're in Imp status, all their normal attacks become criticals, which doesn't mean anything because I'm invisible.
Right.
So, once you get the invisible setup, and once you turn them all into Imps, you've won this battle. You're not losing this. Also, they really hate poison. As you've noticed, I've hit them with Bio for like 1,000. The lingering damage is doing 900 a pop.
Nice.
So, yeah, lay it on. This is a pretty easy battle. You're going to take a few hits setting up this, but after that, it's smooth sailing.
Right on, bro.
They don't even have their chef's knife anymore.
That's a shame.
Yeah, the shame. They lose everything as imps. They can't cast magic. They still can inch forward to us, you know.
What's this? You turned my fucking pugs into goddamn imps. Now I gotta face the wrath of me.
I thought we called them tonberries.
I'm a tonberry.
What is this?
Tonberry.
Pugs. Who called them pugs? Is that you?
Yes.
Is that you, Don?
No, it's me, Tony. Tony Tonberry, you son of a
Tony,
bitch.
what did I tell you? Tonberries, not pugs.
That's gonna be a missed opportunity if they don't have like a little mafia Tonberry in 15.
Well, there was
Dude, that would totally fucking work, and I still have that fan art I think somebody sent to me. A little Tonberry with like a lantern and a Tommy gun instead of a knife. That was adorable.
Don Tonberry.
Yeah. The
But
Don.
that was a boss, right?
Yeah.
In 10?
10.
10. Oh, 10. Yeah, that's right. Don Tonberry. Anyway, but the reward for that fight was another Minerva boostier.
Fucking sweet.
So now Celeste and Terra have the Minerva boostiers. By the way, it's armor exclusive to them.
Are you sure you can't wager that?
If you can. Again, I don't know the answer to that because we record these sessions in groups. So whatever answer I gave to you back in the first part still applies now.
And I forgot I answered that. I'm so sorry.
Survey says. Thank you.
So what do we gotta get here?
All right, so I reopened so when I entered this cave initially, I opened up all the treasure chests, and then after a random battle, I cut back to re-entering this place because I had something to attend to in the middle of this recording session, so I had to cut the recording session short. But I figured I still got the footage of my random encounters in here, so I might as well re-enter the place with the Moogles charm just to save on time. So I opened up a lot of treasure chests twice, but I was still able to show off the pug battle.
Torado?
Torado, a new Esper. It's a giant snake that does
David
earth
Barnes
damage.
Golem?
That does, yeah, you know, you could definitely look at it that like that. It does earth elemental damage.
Huh.
Very big focus on gravity magic. It teaches you Graviga, and I don't remember what the third spell was. We'll find that out as soon as this battle's finished. But apparently, this random Sasquatch did not like us taking the Magicite out of his Decorda's skull. Umaro. Okay, that's it. That's about it. This fight's nothing special, folks. Almost as if you're going to recruit him.
Do we get this cool looking sprite?
No.
Bros.
You know how it works, man.
Yeah.
If you're a boss battle, you got a really big sprite.
When you're on our side, you're chibified.
Yeah. You're a mini.
What did he just do?
So Umaro gives... This is a really weird part of the battle. Umaro gives himself a green cherry, and he gets a big buff. The thing is that I never really see anything come with this buff. Now, he will jump every once in a while.
He jumps?
Yeah, he jumps. And when that happens, then, brace yourself for the impact, because it's going to hurt when he lands. You also can't touch him because he's up in the air. But that rarely happens. Just give him fire magic, he'll be done in no time.
Isn't your dance is missing here?
What, dancing? What am I dancing with? Dusk Requiem?
Yeah.
Because I think Umaro is immune to instant death, so Snare's not going to work.
Alright.
I don't remember what the Lodestone did. Well, whatever attack.
Technically, since you set this thing on fire, is it going to have any hair left?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like a giant naked cat. I'm your boss, Kupo. You're going to listen to us, Kupo. Okay.
And that's all it took?
That's pretty much all to it.
Fucking sweet.
This is Umaro, our Sasquatch. Myra Bone Carver's as strong as a Gigas, a Sasquatch with muscle.
Something you don't really need, but he's nice to have for physical power, even though he's really kind of useless.
He's the berserker of this game. And there you go, Matt.
Me donks.
Me donks. Dogs! No slouching now.
Oh, I love you, bro.
I thought his name was Umaro. No, it's dogs now. He's got to earn Umaro. By the end of the game, he'll rank up from shit sandwich to turd.
Hey,
oh shit! I thought there was a floor there.
Yeah, you might have seen him early on pop out of that cave. So there he is.
So we've recruited a monkey and a mug in our party. How was your Saturday evening? I'm going to use a warp stone to get out of Narshe, and then for our next part, we shall continue our quest in our search for friends.
See you then.